Valentine, love has no age limits. Valentine's Day is often associated with young love, passionate, full of excitement, and overflowing with romantic gestures. Everywhere we look, from social media to advertisements, we see images of young couples exchanging roses, chocolates, and heartfelt letters. It's a day celebrated with candlelit dinners, surprise proposals, and declarations of love. But amidst all this, we often overlook a love that is equally, if not more, beautiful, the love that has endured the test of time. Wisdom is just one click away. Subscribe and grow with us today. Love is not only for the young. It is a lifelong journey that grows, matures, and deepens over the years. As we celebrate Valentine's Day, it is important to recognize the beauty of love in old age, a love that has weathered life's storms and stood resilient through decades of shared experiences. The beauty of love that stands the test of time. For elderly couples, Valentine's Day is not just about celebrating romantic love, but about honoring the companionship, trust, and devotion that have developed over the years. Unlike the early stages of love, which are filled with excitement and discovery, long-term love is about familiarity, security, and deep emotional connection. Many elderly couples have been together for decades. They have witnessed each other's happiest moments and darkest days. Their love has survived hardships, financial difficulties, health challenges, and personal losses. Yet, through all the ups and downs, they have remained by each other's side, proving that love is not just about passion but about patience, understanding, and an unwavering commitment to one another. One of the most inspiring aspects of long-lasting love is the way it evolves over time. When they were younger, they may have expressed love through grand gestures, surprise gifts, elaborate dates, or poetic love letters. But as the years pass, love begins to reveal itself in the simplest yet most profound ways. It is in the gentle way they hold each other's hands, the way they laugh at inside jokes no one else understands, or the way they look at each other with the same affection they had when they first met. Lessons from a lifetime of love. Elderly couples have an abundance of wisdom when it comes to love and relationships. They have learned what truly matters, not fleeting passion, but deep companionship, not perfection, but acceptance, not just happiness, but resilience. When asked about the secret to a lasting relationship, many older couples share similar pieces of advice. Patience and forgiveness. No relationship is without its challenges. Over the years, misunderstandings, arguments, and difficult times are inevitable. But those who have stayed together for a lifetime understand the importance of patience and forgiveness. They know that no one is perfect, and instead of holding grudges, they choose to let go, compromise, and move forward together. Communication and understanding. One of the key ingredients to a successful relationship is open and honest communication. Long-lasting couples talk about their feelings, share their thoughts, and support each other emotionally. They have learned to truly listen, not just to respond, but to understand. Choosing each other every day. Love is not just about the big moments, it's about the everyday choices. Choosing to support each other through sickness and health, choosing to stay even when things get tough, choosing to show kindness even when it's difficult. Love that lasts a lifetime is built on these daily acts of commitment. Keeping the romance alive. Just because a couple has been together for decades doesn't mean romance fades. Many elderly couples still find ways to keep the spark alive, whether it's sharing a cup of coffee every morning, dancing together in the living room, or writing small notes to each other. Love does not have to be extravagant to be meaningful. How elderly couples celebrate Valentine's Day. For many elderly couples, Valentine's Day is not about extravagant gifts or elaborate surprises. Instead, it's about cherishing the simple moments together. Some couples spend the day reminiscing, looking through old photo albums, and reliving the memories of their younger years. Others enjoy a quiet dinner at home, appreciating each other's presence without the need for anything more. Some write love letters to each other, expressing gratitude for the years spent together and the journey they have shared. These letters are not just filled with words of affection but also with deep appreciation, for the sacrifices made, for the support given, and for the love that has remained strong despite life's inevitable changes. There are also couples who take this opportunity to renew their vows, celebrating their enduring commitment to one another. These moments serve as a reminder that love does not diminish with age, it only grows richer, more meaningful, and more profound. A love that inspires all generations. The love of elderly couples is an inspiration to younger generations. In a world where relationships are often fleeting and temporary, their stories serve as a testament to the power of true love. They show us that love is not just about the good times, but about standing together through the storms. They remind us that real love is not perfect, but it is worth fighting for. Younger couples can learn valuable lessons from those who have been together for a lifetime. They can see that love is not just about passion, but about friendship, trust, and loyalty. They can understand that love is not measured by the grand moments but by the everyday kindness and care shared between two people. Valentine's Day, a celebration of love at every age. As we celebrate Valentine's Day, let us remember that love knows no age limits. It is just as beautiful in old age as it is in youth. Whether young or old, love remains one of life's most precious gifts. Let us take this opportunity to appreciate the love stories that have stood the test of time. Let us celebrate the couples who have shown us what it means to truly love and cherish someone through every stage of life. And most importantly, let us be reminded that love is not about how long we have been together, but about how deeply we care for one another every single day. Because love, indeed, has no age limits. A love that stands the test of time. One of the most heartwarming examples of love that has no age limits is the story of Edward and Margaret, a couple who has been together for over 60 years. Their love story began in the 1960s when Edward, a young soldier, met Margaret, a schoolteacher, at a local cafe in London. It wasn't love at first sight, but rather a slow-burning affection that grew stronger over time. Edward still remembers the first time he saw Margaret. "She had the most beautiful smile I had ever seen," he recalls. "And the way she laughed, it made me want to be the reason behind it for the rest of my life." Their early years together were filled with challenges. Edward was deployed overseas for long periods, and Margaret had to wait for months just to receive a single letter from him. But through patience and unwavering faith in each other, their love survived the distance. They learned that true love isn't just about being together physically, it's about staying connected in spirit, no matter where life takes you. After Edward returned, they built a life together, raising 3 children and later welcoming grandchildren into their world. Life wasn't always easy. Margaret battled illness in her late 50s, and Edward, despite his own aging body, never left her side. He would bring her flowers every week, just as he had in their younger days. "She deserves them," he would say. "She's always been my greatest gift." Now in their 80s, they still celebrate Valentine's Day in their own special way. Instead of fancy dinners or extravagant gifts, they sit on their old porch, sipping tea, holding hands, and reminiscing about the life they've shared. "Love isn't about the grand gestures," Margaret says with a soft smile. "It's about the little things, the quiet moments, the laughter, the memories. It's about knowing that even after all these years, you'd still choose each other." Their story is a living testament to the quote, "Love has no age limits." Their love, shaped by time and strengthened through trials, remains as beautiful and enduring as ever. It reminds us that true love doesn't fade with age, it only grows richer, deeper, and more meaningful with time.